Welcome viewers, welcome back to my channel. So in my previous video I have discussed about the compound interest from R.S. Agarwal math book class 8 CBSE. Next in this video I will come with class 9 R.S. Agarwal book linear equation in two variable. Now for concept of linear equation, first we have to know, for concept of linear equation in two variable, we first have to know first thing, that is what is linear equation. Equation we have already known about class 6 we have equation. Now for linear equation we have to know that what is linear equation. An equation in which the variable power, the highest power of the variable is 1. Okay, an equation must be contain variable. So in this equation the highest power of the variable should be 1. That is, suppose we take ax plus b equal to 0, where x is variable and ab are real number. Okay, ab are real number. So this is called the linear equation. Now what equation I have written here, that is called the linear equation of one variable. Why it is one variable? Because in here only one variable, that is x is present, only x present, only one unknown is present, one variable is present. That's why it is linear equation in one variable. You understood? Now, to form linear equation of two variable, what we have to do? We have to combine two variable with like this form. So that is called linear equation of two variable. Now, come to our main topic, linear equation in two variable. Now, a general form of linear equation two variable is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. This is the general form of a linear equation in two variable, where x and y are the variable, and here a, b, c are real number, a, b, c are real number. Okay, so this is the general form of a linear equation of two variable. Now let us take one example. Let us take 3x plus 2y equal to 9. Okay, so this is linear equation of two variable. Means here x is one unknown and y is another unknown. So this is a linear equation in two variable. So next come to the satisfaction of a linear equation. Okay, or satisfied of linear equation. Satisfaction of linear equation. Now what is satisfaction? Now here if we take this linear equation ax plus by plus c equals to 0, we are taking this linear equation. Now this is the expression. If we take only this is called the expression. Now for which value this expression comes to 0, that is called the value. Then the values are called that values are satisfies this equation. Okay, for which value of x and y this left hand side comes to 0, because since my right hand side is 0, this expression comes to 0. So that values are satisfies this equation. Means suppose we take one equation 3x minus 4y plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, and here it is given x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. Now we have to ask that these values are satisfies this equation. For that we have to take the expression only, that is LHS. LHS is equal to 3x minus 4y plus 6. That's equals to, we are putting in place of x is equal to x and in place of y is equal to y. So we are getting the result is 0. Okay, that is also my RHS. So these values, after putting these values in the expression, we are getting that the right hand side should be, left hand side should comes to 0. So we have to tell that this equation, these values are satisfies the equation. So this is the satisfaction of this linear equation of two variables. Okay. Next, come to slope of this linear equation. Now here my general linear equation is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. If we moderate this, we have to get y is equal to by is equal to minus ax minus c. That means y is equal to minus a by b into x plus minus c by b. Now we have to write it that mx plus c, that is y equal to mx plus c, where my m is equal to minus a by b and c is equal to minus c by b. This is capital C, students. Viewers, this is the capital C. This is my capital C. My capital C is equal to minus c by b. So we are getting that this m is called, this is called the slope of the line. Slope of the line. Okay. Slope of this line. Now you can study it in higher mathematics, that the slope is, if we represent the this is a equation of a line. Now we can represent any line in coordinate system. Okay, coordinate system, we can represent any line in coordinate system. Okay, now if we take this line, so this line is making theta angle. If we take, this is the angle theta, so the slope of this line, if we take the general line ax plus by plus c equals to 0, now if this makes the angle theta with the positive x axis, this is positive x, this is positive y axis, and this is negative x, and this is negative y axis. Now if it makes theta angles to the positive x axis, then its slope is m is equal to tan theta. Okay, slope m is equal to tan theta. So this is the geometrical, this is the coordinate representation of any straight line, and we are getting the slope. Now solution of linear equation. Solution of linear equation in two variables. Hope you are able to see all the things. Solution of Solution of linear equation in two variable. Okay. For that we have to take two variable linear equation. Okay. We have to take two variable linear equation. That is, suppose we take solution of linear equation two variable. So suppose we take this. Actually, so solution is quite similar to the satisfaction of linear equation. Suppose we take x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. For this particular value, the equation are satisfying. So we can say that these values are called, this x and y, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 are called the solution of the linear equation 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. Similarly, here if the definition we can write that we say x equal to m and y is equal to n are the solution of linear equation ax plus by plus c equals to 0 if am plus bn plus c equals to 0. If this happens, it means this the value of x and y should satisfy the linear equation. So that's why we are call that x equal to m and y equal to n are the solution of this linear equation. It's clear. So that's the introduction. Here the all the process. Next we have to compute the graph of a linear equation in two variable. Drawing the graph of linear equation in two variable. For that we have to take, suppose we are taking one linear equation, that is we are taking 3x plus 2y is equal to 9. So this is a linear equation. Now to draw a graph you have to follow some steps. That method is given in your book, in the book of R.S. Agarwal math book. Method first 1, next 2, 3, 4, 5, all the method is given. I suggest you viewers that you should read all the methods so that you can understand. I will show you the process only, the example only. Okay, how to draw a graph. Now we are taking a graph. Suppose this is for drawing graph. We have to take a graph. This is my y-axis and this is my x-axis. X dash, y dash. Now 3x plus 2y is equal to 9. We are expressing any of the variable with the form of other. That is, we are expressing first step. This is my first step. First step is to express 3x is equal to 2y minus 9. That means x is equal to, we have to express y is a term of x. Okay, that's actually always I suggest you to express y the term of x. So from here we are getting 9 minus 3x. So that's why we are getting y is equal to 9 minus 3x by 2. So this is my value of y. So next we have to compute. We have to write x, we have to make a box, x and y, make a table. Now we are taking the corresponding value of x and we are getting the corresponding value of y for that. Suppose we are taking x is equal to, first we are taking x is equal to x is equal to 3, suppose we are taking, then if we put this value x is equal to 3, that here in numerator 0 comes, so my value of y is equal to 0. Okay, next we are taking x is equal to minus 3, suppose, so we are getting minus 3, so the value of y should be 9. Okay, next we are taking x is equal to, suppose we are taking x is equal to 3 0 suppose we are taking here x is equal to 6 plus 6 plus 6, then we are getting a fractional number. So actually minimum 3 value we have to take, so that we can draw the graph clearly. Now we are this is my origin, so we are dividing this all. This is my 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, this unit 1 2 3. So this is okay. Next we have to take, suppose the value suppose we have to take the value is x of value of x is 5, so it is minus 15 occur, that means minus 6 means minus 3. Okay, so now we have to put these values in here. First is x is equal to 3, y is equal to 0. So we are going 1 2 3 3 units. This is my 3 comma 0. This is my 3 comma 0. Next, x is equal to minus 3, y is equal to 9. This is minus 3. Now 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is my 9. So this is my minus 3 comma 9. Minus 3 comma 9. Next 5 comma 3. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. This is 5 comma minus 3. 1 2 3. Okay. So this point. This point is 5 comma minus 3. Now if we join this point with a scale, we are getting like this. Actually straight line. Okay, so this is the required representation in graph of this straight line. 3x plus 2y is equal to 9. 3x plus 2y is equal to 9. Hope you have understand. So now here since I have no graph paper, I am using board only to show this solution, how to draw. This you have to draw in graph paper. Okay, don't do like that. This is a preliminary idea. That's for I have given this picture. So here various types of examples are given in your book. You should go through the examples of your book. You can understand better, and you can use graph paper to represent any linear equation of two variable in graph paper. And always use pencil. Okay, don't use any pen or another thing. So this is the representation of the linear equation of two variable in graph paper. Next, graphs of some special types of linear equation. Some graphs of some special types of linear equation. graphs of some special types of linear equation. Some special types of linear equation. Okay. First is equation of x-axis. X-axis is a straight line. So there will be an equation of x-axis, and that equation is y equal to 0. Okay. Next come equation of y-axis, that is x equal to 0. Means all the value of y here in x-axis should be 0. That's why we are taking y is equal to 0. All the value of x here is 0, so we are taking x is equal to 0. Next, equation of a line parallel to y-axis. Okay. Equation of a line parallel to y-axis and at a distance a unit. So what should be the equation? The equation should be, if we take the graph, so this is my required straight line. Okay, line parallel to y-axis. So this is x, this is x dash, y dash. This is my required line. And what is its equation? Its equation, since it's a unit, so the equation is x equals to a of this straight line. Okay, so this is my third. Next, come to the fourth. Similarly, equation of line parallel to x-axis and at a distance b from x-axis. So what should be the equation? The equation should be like that. This is my origin, and we have to take b unit from here. This is my b, so we have to draw the straight line along here. This is a parallel straight line. Okay, so this is my equation of the required line. So that is equal to y equal to b. Means only in y-axis we are taking this x, y, x dash, y dash. So this is y equal to b. So next come to some solutions of exercise 8A R.S. Agarwal math book. Okay, let's move to some solution of exercise 8A R.S. Agarwal math book. Hope you understand the concept. So I directly go to the exercise. Exercise 8A, EX 8A. R.S. Agarwal, it is written here, class 9, CBSE. Next move to exercise 8A. Draw the graph of each of the following equation. First is given here, x equals to 5. X equals to 5 is given here. We have to draw the graph. So again, how we draw? We are taking the corresponding axis here. x, this is y, this is negative x, this is negative y, obviously. So x equal to 5 means x equal to a here. So the line should be parallel to y axis. So we are taking 5 units from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are drawing a straight line through this point. This point. This is my 5, 0. Okay. So this is the picture of x equal to 5. Now I have written, I have drawn the board. You should use graph paper and pencil scale. Okay, and you should count the accurate number of interval. 5 means 5. 5 steps we have to move. So here this point is a, 0, and this point is 0, b. So this is my first equation. Next come to another question that is given from question number 1. Question mark 1, this is 1, Roman 1. Next come to question number 4 or question number 2. Come to question number 2. The equation is given y is equal to minus 2. Y is equal to minus 2. We have to draw it. Again, we are drawing the coordinate axis. X dash, y dash. Okay, this is my origin. Origin in every graph we have to represent the origin. Okay, don't forget it. You have to represent the origin. And if the coordinate of origin is 0, 0, you know that. Next, so y equal to minus 2. So that means y is equal to minus 2 means we have to move 2 steps. 1, 2. Y is equal to minus 2. So y equal to minus 2. Sorry, this is the x-axis. Y equal to minus 2 means 2 steps here. This is my negative x-axis, y-axis. So this is 0, minus 2. Okay. Now we are drawing a straight line through this point. So this is my required straight line. Y is equal to required representation of straight line. This is y is equal to 0, minus 2, and this is my required straight line. Do you understand? Next, so you should complete the one of question number 1. All I hope that. Next, come to another question. Question number 2. The graph of the equation y is equal to 3x. From your graph, draw a graph of equation y is equal to 3x. From your graph, find the value of y when x is equal to minus 2. This is the question number 2. Question number 2 of exercise 8A. So we have to draw a graph of y is equal to 3x. Y is equal to 3x. So that means x is equal to y by 3. Means x by y. So we are taking, sorry, no, I saw not need to do that. Y is equal to 3x. So if we are taking x is equal to 0, my y is equal to 0. We are taking x is equal to minus 1, my y is equal to minus 3, and x is equal to plus 1, my y is equal to plus 3. Only 3 values we have to take. Next, again we are taking the coordinate system like that. X dash, y dash. So 0, 0, first point 0, 0, next point is minus 1, minus 3. So this is my minus 1 and this is minus 3. So this is minus 1, minus 3, this point. Next 1, 3. This is 1 and this is 3. This is 1, 3. So now we are joining this. Okay, so this is my required straight line. Y is equal to 3x. Y is equal to 3x. Okay, now we have to compute here from the graph. Okay, not the equation. Remember that. From the graph, the value of y when x is equal to minus 2. The value of y when x is equal to minus 2. Now, we are taking here from x is equal to minus. Actually, this is a rough sketch. For better sketch use for better calculation, I am just showing you. But for better calculation, I suggest you to go through the graph paper. Okay, don't do like that. It's for understanding only. So if x is equal to minus 2 means minus 1 minus 2. So what should be my value? So if we are going through this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is 6. Okay, so for this is 6, so this point is come. So this is minus 2 comma minus 6. Okay, so for the value of minus 2 of x, we are getting value of y is equal to minus 6. So from the graph we are getting the value of y is equal to minus 6. Okay, next question, draw a graph of the equation x plus 2y minus 3 and from your graph find the value of y when x is equal to 5. So these are all the questions that you have to do. Now this is one example that I have shown you in the board, but all the actually for solving all the maths are this type of. So actually for solving all the maths we are not use like that. Actually our calculation should be wrong or our drawing should be not perfect for that. Okay, so I suggest you just that all you have graph paper, so you should take your graph paper, your pencil and try to draw it like that. Next come to question number 4. So you should do question number 3 yourself. Next come to question number 4. Question number 4, what is telling us that draw the graph each of the following equation. We have to draw the graph of the following equation. Question number 4. Again we have to draw the graph. So only we have to draw the graph. So my first equation is given y is equal to x. Y is equal to x. So again we are taking like that. This my coordinate system. This is x. This is x dash. Y dash. Y is equal to x. Now x by y. X equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x equal to 1, y is equal to 1, x equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 1. So 0, 0, 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1. So this point. So the graph should be like that. This is y is equal to x. Okay. And the m means the slope. If we determine the slope, this should be its slope. Okay, this should be its slope, and that should be 45 degrees. That is, this straight line should make angles with positive x-axis 45 degree. If we compute that, for computing, though it is not your syllabus, I will show you for computing. Let y is equal to x. Suppose we have y is equal to x. That means my m is equal to here 1, and we are known that m is equal to tan theta. Tan theta. Now the value of tan 45 degree is 1. So from here we are getting theta is equal to 45 degree. Means the angles of this straight line should make with the positive x-axis is 45 degree. Clear? So from this calculation, next come to next come to one more from question number 4. This is question number 4. This is my first question. Next come to another question. From question number 4. Let's come to question number 5. No, question number 5 is quite similar. Okay, question number 4. Question number 4. 2x plus 3y equal to 0. We have to make a graph of that. So for that we are getting 2x equal to minus 3y. That means x is equal to minus 3 by 2y. Okay. Now we have to make the table x by y like that. We have to draw. For x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. For okay, we have to draw like that. Now for y is equal to 2, y is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 3. That is, for x is equal to minus 3, we are getting y is equal to 2, and for y is equal to 4, for y is equal to 4, x is equal to minus 6. Okay, means x is equal to minus 6, we are getting y is equal to 4. So we are putting this value here, x dash, y dash. Okay, so this is 0, 0, minus 3, 2, next minus 3, 2, minus 3, 2, this is minus 3, 2, next point, and another point is minus 6, 4. So minus 3, this is minus 6, 6, 4. Sorry. So the straight lines, so this is my required point, minus 6, 4. This is minus 3, 2, and this is 0, 0, obviously origin. So if we draw the graph like that, so this is the graph of 2x plus 3y. Now one thing we have to observe here, that this from 1 and from this 4 number question, we have to observe that since in these two equation the constant term is not present, c is not present here. Now since c is not present here, we are observing, after drawing the equation of the straight line, we are observing that the equation should, the straight line should pass through the origin. Means the equation of the straight line should be like that, no constant term should be present if the straight line should passes through origin. Now what is the proof? Suppose we take ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now we know origin is equal to 0, 0. We are putting this value over here. So a is equal to 0 plus b is equal to b multiplied by 0. That implies c is equal to 0. Here we are getting c is equal to 0. So a straight line passing through 0, 0 gives us the constant term of the straight line is 0. Okay. So next question number 5 is given here. Draw the graph of the equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. From the graph, find the value of y when x equal to 4, the value of x when y is equal to 3. So this should be done at your home. So I suggest you, all the students who have looking this, on all my viewers who are the aspirant of class 9 CBSE board, I suggest you to do the question number 5, 6, 7. Question number 5, 6, 7 of exercise 8A as your home assignment. Okay. Now after that the answer is here. You should match it with your answer. Next, the linear. Here the fractals, review of fractal formula is given in your book. So you should read that fractals formula carefully. That you should do all the maths of this chapter very smoothly. Okay. Now for this, that's it. For getting more video, I again request you to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. I will definitely take more educational video like that, and that in this lockdown period or after the lockdown period is over. It's not matter. So that's it for today or for this session. Thanks for watching.